Hi children, this is Venkatesh Farlu. So in the previous video we learned that 1 mark questions, and now in this video we have to explain that 2 marks questions, quadratic equations 10th class, 2 marks questions. The first question is, is x plus 1 by x is equals to 2 a quadratic equation. So we have to verify that is it a quadratic equation or not. So without simplify this equation, we can't say that. So solution. Okay, first we have to write that given. What the given equation is, x plus 1 by x is equals to 2. Now I have to, in between these two terms, we have that plus sign, should take that fractions, should take that LCM of the denominators. The LCM of 1 and x is x. By the cross multiplication we get that x into x square. These two are the different, that's why I can multiply with the cross. 1 ones are 1, that is equals to 2. Then x square plus 1 is equals to this by x will transpose right side, then it will be multiplied 2x, then x square. If this plus 2x which is in the right side, if it transpose to left side, then it will be minus 2x plus 1, that is equals to 0. There is no term in the right side. So finally it is a quadratic equation. Why? Because the degree of the equation is 2 here, so that's why the given equation is is a quadratic. The given equation is a quadratic equation. So I hope you understand. Next, second question is the first one. Second question. So what the second question is, check whether, again they gave one equation, we have to verify that is it a quadratic or not. So second one, check whether x plus 1 whole square is equals to 2 into x minus 3 is quadratic equation or not. So we have to verify that is it a quadratic equation or not. So solution, we have to simplify this. First we write that given, what the given equation. So x plus 1 whole square is equals to 2 into x minus 3. Then I have to expand this. Is a plus b whole square is in the form of a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square is a formula. Which we have to use to expand this. Is the a plus b whole square, a square plus 2, a value x, b value 1 plus b square means 1 square, that is equals to, should multiply what inside the brackets with the 2 into x, 2x plus into minus 2 3s are 6. Then finally we get that x square plus 2 1s are 2x plus 1, that is equals to 2x minus 6. Now here the 2x which in the right side is a positive value, when the left side is also 2x is there, this 2x and 2x gets cancelled. Then finally what you get, that is x square plus 1, and this minus 6 will transpose to left side, then it will become as plus 6, that is equals to 0. Then finally we get that x square plus 1 plus 6, that is equals to plus 7 equals to 0. Finally we have to verify that what the degree of this equation. The degree of the equation is 2, that's why it is a quadratic. Therefore the given equation is a quadratic equation. Okay ma. Next, third question. Even third question also this type of question only. They give one equation. Third one, check whether they give an equation x minus 2 is the third question. X minus 2 into x plus 1, that is equals to x minus 1 into x plus 3 is quadratic equation or not. So solution again. So what the given equation here? Given x minus 2 into x plus 1, that is equals to x minus 1 into x plus 3. Okay, is actually given equation. Now I have to simplify this. Should multiply these two expressions, then you will get that. Okay, x into x. So first we multiplied these two terms with x. Okay, x into x, or you can do like this, x into x plus 1. First I multiplied this x plus 1 with x, and I have to multiply this x plus 1 with minus 2 into x plus 1, that is equals to x into x plus 3 multiplied with x plus 3 with x, and then minus 1 into x plus 3, right? I multiplied this expression with these two terms, and even same thing, same procedure I have to follow, right? Next I have to multiply these two terms with x into x square plus x into 1x, and should multiply these two terms with minus 2 minus into plus minus 2 into x 2x minus into plus minus 2 ones are 2, that is equals to x into x square plus x into 3x minus into plus minus 1 into x minus into plus minus 3. Okay na? Then x square. Okay, now here is the x square term is there. Even right side also x square is there. Okay, x square, these two terms, they lie on the either side of the equality sign. No, that's why I cancel them. Now these two are the like terms, x terms. Here I have that plus 1. And this one is minus 2, minus 2x, right? Plus 1x minus 2x is the plus 1x minus 2x, that is equals to minus 1x. Why? Because I have to do that subtraction. In those two values, 2 is the greater, it has a negative sign. I have to keep that negative value sign. Is the minus 1x, nothing but minus x minus 2, that is equals to plus 3x minus x. Plus 3 minus 1 is 2x and minus 3. Now in those two x terms, 2x is the greater and minus x, I have to transpose these terms to right side, greater side. So 2x as it is, and this minus x will transpose right side, then it will be plus x, and minus 3 is already in the right side itself, and this minus 2 will transpose right side, then it will be plus 2. There is no terms in the left side. I can keep equal to 0, either left side or right side, both are equals to 0. That is equals to, what is 2x plus x? Both the like terms, plus 2x plus 1x is 3x, and these two are the constants. Minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. Two opposite signs, now I have to do that subtraction. 1 in those two values, in those two, 3 is the greater, has a negative sign, minus 1, that is equals to 0. By seeing this equation, the degree of the equation is 1, is not be a quadratic, is a linear equation. So finally what we have to write, the conclusion is, therefore the given equation is not a quadratic equation, is not a quadratic, it is a linear equation. Okay ma. So these three are the one type of questions. They give that some of the equations, we have to verify that is it a quadratic or not. Then fourth type is a word sum is given there. Represent the following situations in the form of quadratic equations. So what the given statement is, the area of the rectangular plot is 528 meters square. The area of a plot is rectangular plot, that is equals to 528 meters square. The length of the plot is 1 more than the twice of its breadth. The length of the plot is 1 more than the twice of the its breadth. So we need to find that length and the breadth of the plot. Just we have to form that equation, quadratic equation, right? Okay, Nana. So what the question here? The area of rectangular plot is given. The question is given the area of the plot is 528 and the length of the plot is 1 more than the twice of its breadth. Okay, now I have to write that let the breadth of the rectangular plot be x meters. Okay, is a rectangular plot. I taken by that breadth of this plot is x meters is the breadth. Then length will becomes as 1 more than twice of its breadth. 1 more than twice of its breadth. Twice of its breadth means 2x and plus 1 more, no, plus 1. 2x plus 1 meters. I hope you understand. So then if the breadth of the rectangular plot is x meters, then the length of the plot will becomes L is equals to 2x plus 1. So 1 more than the twice of its breadth is the 2x plus 1 meters, and the area of the plot is given that area of rectangular plot, that is equals to L into B. We know that formula. So I have to equate that what the given value. Given value is 528 meter square. 528 meter square. Then I have to use that length into breadth. L into B is equals to 528. Then what is L value here? 2x plus 1 into what is the breadth here? X, that is equals to 528. Then should multiply what inside the terms, bracket inside the terms, with x. 2x into x, 2x square, plus 1 into x, x, and this plus 528 will transpose to left side, then it will be minus 528, that is equals to 0. There is no term in the right side. So of course is the quadratic. So I make this situation as into quadratic equation form. That's it, right? Next is the fourth question. Next, fifth question. Even this sum is also in word form. So what the given fifth question is, represent the following situation. They gave one situation in the form of a quadratic equation, right? So what the situation here is, the product of two consecutive positive integers. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find that integers. Okay, fifth question. So what the given question is, the product of two consecutive integers. Consecutive means successive, next number. Okay, so I taken that fifth questions. Let the two positive consecutive integers be, if one number if I taken by x, then another will be x, then x and x plus 1. So when we say that consecutive numbers is successive numbers, suppose 1 and 2 are the consecutive numbers, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay, so one number is x, I don't know that number, I have to assume that one number is x, then another will be x plus 1. The product of these two numbers is given. The product of two consecutive integers is given that 306. What the value? 306. So you know that product means should multiply them, x into x plus 1, that is equals to 306. Have to equate to that value. Then multiply these two terms with x, x into x, x square, plus x into 1, x, and this plus 306 will transpose right side, then it will be minus 306, that is equals to 0. Of course is a quadratic equation. Just we have to make that situation as into quadratic equation form. That's it. Is a 2 marks questions, right? Okay, ma. Next, sixth question. Yeah, see is another model. They give one quadratic equation. We have to find the roots by using factorization method. What the first equation, I mean what the sixth question is, equation, given equation is, what the question is, find the roots of equation x square minus 3x minus 10 that is equals to 0 by using factorization method. By the factorization method, we have to find the roots of this quadratic equation. Solution. In 9th class, we know that how to find the zero. Same procedure I have to follow that. Okay, solution. Given equation is x square minus 3x minus 10 that is equals to 0 is the given quadratic equation. Now I have to split this quadratic equation into two linear factors. You know procedure how to split. Actually, if any equation which having that odd number of terms, in this equation I have that 1, 2, 3 terms. We can't we can't factorize that. To make this equation as into even number of terms, like 2 terms, 4 terms, like that. So then how to make them as even number of terms means we should multiply this quadratic term with the constant like this. Is a procedure how to split this quadratic into two linear factors. This quadratic term x square into minus 10. I multiplied this quadratic term is a quadratic term, x term, and this one is constant. We should multiply these two terms. Then what you get, that plus into minus minus x square into x square into 10, 10x square minus 10x square. So what you get this product have to split into two factors. What are the pair of factors of 10 is 1 tens are 10, 2 5s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 10 1s are 10, right? So pair of what the suitable pair here is, you have to choose that suitable pair. 1 tens are, 2 5s are, 5 2s are, 10 1s are. Okay. So which pair is the suitable pair means either 2 5s or 5 2s. Why? Because not 1 10 or 1 and 10 or 10 and 1. If you choose the 10 and 1, if you add or subtract the two factors, you should not get that coefficient of x 3. So when we subtract, so if you choose the 2 and 5, if we subtract one number from the other, you have to get this 3. Okay, that's why I taken this pair 2 5s is a suitable pair. Now okay, I choose the 2 and 5. Now I have to subtract one number from the other. To subtract number, you will get this 3. When we have to subtract means should keep that opposite signs. What the sign, what the opposite, which number get that minus sign, which number will get that positive sign means here I have that minus sign. No, for the x term I have that minus sign. Should keep that minus sign for the greater number like this, and obviously that the next number will get that plus sign. Okay, x terms, these and all are x terms. By multiplying these two terms, plus into minus minus, I mean plus 2x into minus 5x, plus into minus minus 2 5s are 10 x square. If you multiply these two terms, you will get this product, I mean you will get this value minus 10x square. If we subtract this, you will get this minus 3x, right? Is the suitable pair. Now I have to make this 3x as into two terms like this, x square as it is. I wrote this term as it is and even constant 2 as it is. Just to x term I have to split into two factors, I mean two terms as two terms. Like I can write that plus 2x minus 5x minus 10 as it is. So simply I have to write that minus 3x as plus 2x and minus 5x, right? Now this equation will becomes as even number of terms, 1 2 3 4 terms, this expression. Then I have to factorize this. What is the common factor in those two terms means x is the common. I can write this x into x. For this x square I have to write that x into x, and this one 2 into x, and this term I have to write that 5 into x, and 10 I have to write that 5 2s are 10, that is equals to 0. Now in those two terms, what is the common term here? X. Common means should keep that bracket here. When I keep bracket, what the remaining terms after common that x term, you will get that x plus 2. Okay, then what the sign here we have minus, should keep that minus sign. What the sign, blindly you can write that, what the sign here should keep that same sign to this. Okay, then what is the common factor here? 5. After common that 5, what you get the remaining terms is x. So why it is plus x means already common that minus, no minus sign, this negative term will becomes as positive, and this negative will also becomes positive. Why? Because I common that minus sign, that's why. And already minus 5 common that, then the 2, that is equals to 0. Again if you multiply means you will get that same expression. See here, x into x, x square, plus into plus plus, x 2s are 2x, minus into plus minus, 5 into x, 5x, minus into plus minus, 5 2s are 10. I hope you understand. So then up to here is the one term and this one is another term. In those two terms, if I common that x plus 2, what the remaining term is x minus 5. X minus 5, that is equals to 0. Okay, what we followed that previous, I mean 9th class, same. So I split this quadratic expression into two linear factors. Now I equate to 0, no? Then is a zero product rule. When the any product is which is equals to 0, we have to equate each factor to 0, right? If x plus 2, I have to equate this first factor to 0. If x plus 2 is equals to 0, then x is equals to, if this plus 2 will transpose right side, then it will be minus 2, like this. Is the first root, is the first one. Then if another factor x minus 5 is equals to 0, then x is equals to minus 5 will transpose right side, then it will be plus 5, is the x2. Therefore the roots of given quadratic equation are, what are the roots here? Minus 2 and 5 is a conclusion, should write at last. Okay, I hope you understand. Then 7th question. What the given 7th question is, okay ma, what the given 7th question is, find the roots of the following quadratic equation by factorization method. They gave 7th question, same what we followed the previous one. Find the roots of a quadratic equation by factorization method. So what the given quadratic equation is, root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2, that is equals to 0, is actually quadratic equation, right? Why? Because the degree of the equation is 2, no? We have to split into this one into two linear factors. Same procedure what we done in the previous question. Okay, given what the given equation, root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2, that is equals to 0, is a quadratic equation. And this one is quadratic term, is the x term, and this one is constant. You know that how it is the odd number of terms. This expression contains that odd number 3 terms. If any expression which having that odd number of terms, we can't factorize that. We have to make it as even number of terms. That's why we need to multiply these two terms. Root 2 x square into 5 root 2 is the x square quadratic term, and this one is constant. 1 5s are 5. 1 5s are 5. Root 2 into root 2 whole square. Root 2 into root 2. X square as it is. Now 5 as it is. This square and root gets cancelled into 2 x square. 5 2s are 10 x square. Again we'll get that 10 x square. Now we have to split that 10 into two pair of factors. We know that 1 10s are, 2 5s are, 5 2s are, 10 1s are. Right? Which pair is the suitable one? 2 5s. Why? Because if I taken this pair, the sum will give us 7. Right? That's why I taken that 2 and 5. Yeah, we should add that. The previous question, we should subtract 1 from the other, no? That's why I kept that opposite signs for that numbers. But now I have to add these two numbers. When I add that numbers, should keep that same sign. What the sign I have to keep means, here I have the plus sign, no? Should keep that plus sign for the both the numbers, like this. And x as it is. Now I have to write this, root 2 x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2, that is equals to 0. Right? Now, so we can write that root 2x into x for this number. Root 2x, x square, I can write that x into x, root 2 as it is. Now this 2, I can write that root 2 whole square. I hope you understand. Root 2 whole square. So why? Because square and root gets cancelled. Already in the first term, I have that root 2. There is a chance to common that root 2. That's why I make this 2 as into root 2 whole square. Square root gets cancelled means you will get that 2. Right. Next, x. Plus in those two terms 5 is the common. I can write that 5 into x for this term, and this term I can write that 5 into root 2, that is equals to 0. Now in those two terms, root 2, yes, of course root 2 is there. Here is there, and even in this term also root 2 is there. Now x also is there. X is the common. So root 2x is the common. After common that root 2x, here in the first term I have that plus x only, remaining terms. And already common that root 2, no, is a whole square. 2 root 2's is there. When I common that 1 root 2 here, then you will get that left of that another root 2 is root 2 itself. So like this. Now again if you multiply, means root 2x into x, root 2x square. Root 2 into root 2, 2x. Okay, na? And whatever the sign here we have, should keep that same sign, plus, like this. And what the common factor in these two terms, 5 is the common. If I common that 5, we'll get that x plus root 2. X left of the terms, x plus root 2. Already I common that 5. That is equals to 0. Now in this whole expression, I make it as two terms like this. Up to here one term, and this one is another term. In those two terms, which is the common term is x plus root 2 is the common. X plus root 2. I common that x plus root 2. What the remaining term is root 2x plus 5. That is equals to 0. Now this product is equals to 0. Is a zero product rule. Now I have to equate each factor to 0. If x plus root 2 is equals to 0, then x is equals to minus root 2 is a one of the root of quadratic equation when I equate this factor to 0. Then second one, if root 2x plus 5, that is equals to 0, root 2x plus 5 is equals to 0, then root 2x is equals to, if this plus 5 will transpose right side, then it will be minus 5, and x is equals to minus 5 by root 2 is the another root. Then finally we have to get that, therefore the roots of quadratic equation, are, what are the roots? Minus 5 and minus 5 by root 2. That's it. I hope you understand. Is the important one. So mostly all of the sums what I explained here are the selected sums only. The last question is there. One more last question, 2 marks question. Okay. What the last question is, 8th question. Verify that is another model. Verify that 1 and 3 by 2 are the roots of the equation, equation 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equals to 0. they give one equation here. We have to, and even that roots, one real numbers also given there. We have to verify that is that real numbers are the roots or not. Okay, given equation. Given equation. What the given equation here? 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equals to 0 is the equation. Now I have to verify that first one. Okay, na? So suppose that when we substitute that when x is equals to 1, when x is equals to 1, then 2 into 1 square. Simply I have to substitute that, that's it. 5 into 1 plus 3, that is equals to 0. Then 2 into, what is 1 square? 1 only. Minus 5 ones are 5. Directly we can write 1 square is nothing but 1. 2 ones are 2. 5 ones are 5 plus 3, that is equals to 0. Now plus 2 plus 3. These two having that same sign, should add them. Plus 2 plus 3 is the 5 minus 5. That is equals to 0. Yes, of course 0 is equals to 0. When x is equals to 1, the equation will satisfy that. The x equal, the value, real value will satisfy this equation. That's why 1 is the one of the root. Okay, then another one. When x is equals to 3 by 2. X is equals to 3 by 2. Or you can write that ఎలా తీసుకోవచ్చు అంటే దీన్ని ఈ పాలినామియల్గా తీసుకోవచ్చు. లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ you can take by left side like this is the p of x like this. P of x is equals to 2x square minus 5x plus 3. Left side of that equation, polynomial. Then when x is equals to 1 means p of 1, that is equals to p of 1, polynomial in the variable, I mean x. Instead of x I substituted 1. Then finally p of 1 is equals to 0. When we substitute x value as 1, we'll get that left side value 0. Of course it satisfies that equation. That's why 1 is the root of the equation. Next another one, x is equals to 3 by 2. Then p of 3 by 2. P of 3 by 2. Substitute that this equation. So 2 into 2 whole square minus 5 into 3 by 2 plus 3, that is equals to 0. Don't keep 0 after, then what you get, that left side have to equate that. You have to compare that, is it right or wrong, is it equals to 0 or not. Okay, 2 into 3 by 2 whole square means what? The 3 square, nothing but 4. So this powers, I mean square is belongs to both the numerator and the denominator. Is the 3 square 9, even 2 square 4 minus, and these two are the numerators, is the denominator. 5 3s are 15 by 2 plus 3. 2 1s are 2 2s are. Then finally we'll get that 9 by 2 minus 15 by 2 plus 3, right? So these two terms have in the fraction form, and in between the fractions I have minus sign. If we take LCM, what is the LCM of 2 and 2? 2 itself. Same denominators, no? Same denominators. So I have to keep that numerators as it is, 9 minus 15 and plus 3 as it is the integral value. And now 9 minus 15 is minus 6 by 2 plus 3, and 2 1s are 2 3s are. Then minus 3 plus 3, that is equals to 0. Even p of 3 by 2 is also 0. Therefore finally we have to write that 1 and 3 by 2 are the roots of given equation, given quadratic equation. I hope you understand. మీకు అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటా. ఈ 2 marks, selected 2 marks, 1 marks. Next, in the next video I have to post that 4 marks questions. These and all are 2 marks, important 2 marks questions. Okay nana, మీకు హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది అనుకుంటాను. ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ మై ఛానల్ అండ్ షేర్ ఇట్ టు అదర్స్. మిగతా వాళ్ళకు కూడా పంపించండి. లైక్ చేసి నా వీడియోస్ని షేర్ చేస్తారని ఆశిస్తున్నాను. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.